This connection, your broadcast has been paused.
Uh-oh.
Really?
You can't say Wi-Fi here?
Maybe it was because you're not...
Now it says we're live.
That's probably what it is. Power.
Yeah, you have
You
some
want
power.
Wi-Fi?
We're good. Now we're live.
Hey, Kim, would you video this on your phone as well,
Yes.
please? Just in case.
Yes.
What's up?
Oh, we're live. Okay, hey.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Wi-Fi's back.
Yo, Neal Hobson, Neal out here from Boost 101.9 with the man himself, TobyMac.
What up,
How
my
you doing,
man?
sir?
What up? Oh,
Hey. All right. My man. So, this guy right
we're
here.
doing whatever it takes
Yes.
to connect.
Yes, we have a legend in the game here, an
Whatever.
OG, shall I say. He's got a catalog, okay, decades in.
OG, I'm trying to figure out if that's a compliment, but
It is.
I'll take it.
The original. So, Toby, how was your Thanksgiving, by the way?
Good, man.
Yeah. Favorite dish or anything that you always do?
I like that sweet potato thing where they put the marshmallows and the crunchy stuff on top.
Indeed.
It's like dessert before dessert.
Before dessert.
And then we play some football. We always play
Yeah.
flag football, actually on Black Friday, but
Nice.
get all the kids and all the neighbors' kids and all my friends' kids and just go hard.
Very cool. Very cool.
I get overly competitive typically.
just a little bit.
Yeah, like literally, I looked at Truett, who's my oldest kid, and I said, we were playing safeties, and I'm like, we gotta get a pick. He's like, Dad, it's family football
Right, like,
with 12-year-olds.
That's
We
serious,
don't have to
man.
get a pick. I'm like, yes, we do.
That's what's up. That was up. So you playing the Turkey Bowl game on Black Friday. How about Black Friday shopping? Do you do any?
I don't mess with it, man.
No?
Like it's just too busy, man.
Wow.
So I like to do the football, and we call it the non-shopping day. But I'm a Cyber Monday guy.
That's what's up. They should call it Mac Black Friday, by the way.
Yeah, I
That's a
like
little
that.
plug for you.
I did do that back Black Friday.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
That's what it is. So we're going to answer some questions from you, so feel free to comment on Facebook, and we'll get your questions answered. I got one from Christine Stern. She asks, how long does it take you to write a song?
Ooh, Christine,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good question. Sometimes it takes me, like City on Her Knees took me like 25 minutes. But then there's other songs like that I'll mess with for a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah, just you kind of have a section that you like, and then 6 months later you come up with another section, and you get rid of the section that didn't work, and then you write another section. Year and a half later, you look up, and a song that was supposed to be on the last record makes it on the next record.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you just keep working with it.
I heard you did a Christmas song in, what, 6 days?
I did.
It's crazy.
It was from conception to completion was 6 days, and it's, we're putting it out now. So I was tired of seeing, people like Drake and everybody, drop songs and just on the spot.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So I'm like, we got to do that. Why do we have to be like 6 months out? The marketing team gets it. Let's just sneak something out there.
Yeah.
So I put out this "Bring on the Holiday" song, and it comes out like the 9th of December.
That's dope. That's
I mean, it's at radio stations now, so y'all be playing this on Boost.
Love it.
Forced by me.
So Toby is a shoe guy. Okay, the shoe game is ridiculous. Get a shot of these right there, exclusive joints.
I don't even know what these are called.
I don't either. But
I
they're
found them
dope.
in Toronto, and they had straps all over them. I'm like, okay, straps all over them. I'm
get
in.
'em.
I
Gotta
like
get 'em.
those. He's got.
Thank you, sir.
shoe game, too.
The dress socks on. What you know about that? Right? You got
Hey.
some lotion on. Okay.
That's for the people, when they did ventilation.
The ventilation game. What you know about that?
I need it.
Allison Cornett, she asks, where do you get your shoes? Like, you give a lot of shoes. Approximately how many shoes do you have before you answer that question?
Ooh, I mean,
Approximately.
I always say 50 pairs
round
of
number.
sneakers. I mean, that's years of collecting. That's years of collecting, and it's also a lot of friends at Nike.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They hook me up for free.
That connects.
But then my kids will go in my closet like that. Dad, I heard you say you had 50 or 60 pairs. You got like 90. I'm like, so who's counting, y'all? Who's counting? I like sneakers, and I get a lot of them for free.
That's good. So that's the connect right there. Allison also asks, will Truett be on any other songs? By the way, you mentioned Truett, your son. He's what, 16?
Yeah, I mean, he was on Backseat Driver, this
Yeah,
record.
yeah.
Of course, he was on Mac Daddy before that. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's doing his own thing now, so
Yeah.
not like out yet for public consumption. But he's,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he'll be on any more of my things. I think sometimes the son got to take off and spread his wings and fly.
Yeah. Does he have the pressure of living up to your legendariness?
I don't think so. His
No?
stuff is different. His stuff is pretty poetic, real, kind of the lyrics really vague,
Mm-hmm.
and he's really a hip hop head. I mean,
What's up?
full on. And, you know, I think my stuff's, you know, I started in hip hop and I'm just kind of, I think you have to keep evolving.
Yeah, yeah.
And with your age, too, you have to be wise about what you do and
That's good.
what you wear well.
Right.
But Trude is a head. He's a hip hop head all the way.
That's dope. So, Diggs McGee. I like that name. Diggs McGee.
My man.
My man.
He's an artist.
How do you live in a world you're not supposed to be a part of? Like, because you're in a different space than most Christian artists. Like, how do you live in this world and do it so well? And yeah.
Well, I mean, I think, you know, the old biblical principle, in and not of. I mean, we're in this world. You know, I mess with product. I make Mac Black stuff. I'm making stuff for this world, but at the same time, it has an intention always behind it.
Right.
And it's funny. We had home church yesterday. We do once a month. We just do our kids and my wife and I.
That's right.
And we talked exactly about that. How do you exist in the earthly kingdom but think constantly about the heavenly kingdom?
Yeah.
And it's hard, but it's having the right people around you. It's choosing to open your Bible every day, and suddenly you begin to look at things through these eyes of, sure, I'm on stage. I could be soaking this in like I'm a rock star, but instead I'm thinking about these people's destiny and their walk with God and what I can do for the kingdom.
Right. And the dope part about that is that you not only do that and do it well, you do it in excellence.
Thank you,
And that's
sir.
what creates that space where it invites people in and everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean,
as well as have a good time.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Thank you, sir.
Chance Taylor says, "What's your favorite part of your job?" Many hats.
Yeah.
What's the favorite part that you enjoy the most?
I do enjoy working with Holland and Capital Kings and Ryan Stevenson. And
Yeah.
have you heard Aaron Cole yet?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll play it.
So I love working with young artists and sort of, I want to call it inspire them, but really they end up inspiring me. So it becomes a relationship where it's mutually beneficial. But there's something special about when an artist walks on stage.
Right.
He's been praying in the studio about these songs. God gives him the songs. He's thinking about the people that are going to be in that audience when he's writing those songs, and then he or she walks on stage, and that song and those people and the artists all meet up,
Right.
and they're enjoying that song together. There's something special about that moment.
Yeah. And you're like a maestro. You have the ability to see potential in people before they probably can even see it themselves. Like Holland,
Thank
but on
you.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and Aaron Cole, and cats like that. So how do you? I guess what advice would you give to somebody that is doing their thing, and something that maybe you look for when you're looking for your next artist? Like, what would you suggest them do or not to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing to do is if you're really working hard at music, first of all, be used where you are.
Yeah.
If you're not playing for your youth group, but you want to be in an arena,
Come on.
man, you got to be using that gift where you are right then. And if God opens the doors, you're willing to step through them. But also, just on an everyday level, I would say people got to see you. That you used to have to make a CD. Now you can just play things on YouTube.
Right.
And if you have a gift, and if trust me, if you have a gift and you're making great songs, you'll get noticed. I mean, I find artists all the time. It might take time, but you'll get noticed. But be used where you're planted right now.
Be faithful, son. That's what it is. So, one last question. You mentioned, you're a hip hop head. Your son's a hip hop head. Like, what's on your playlist right now? And I know you it's like a big pot of gumbo. You usually say
It is.
A little everything, a little funk, a little soul, pop rock. What's on your playlist right now? What do you like to listen to?
Right now, I mean, strangely enough, when you're in the business of making music and in the ministry of making music, like right now, I'm listening mostly to Holland, Aaron Cole,
Yeah, there. Hey,
Capital Kings,
hey.
new songs.
There you
Honestly,
go.
that's the truth. Like if you pull up what I'm listening to, and you should see what's played the most. It's the new Holland cuts that aren't out yet.
Yeah.
A new Capital Kings song that guested Holland is banging,
Slide those through.
amazing.
Come on now.
And then Aaron Cole's new release. It's not even supposed to be on Goatee. It's kind of supposed to be like this mixtape thing, which it is, but we had a little something to do with it off the record. But we wanted him to do his thing, and then we try to sort of help lift him up.
Right.
But it's that stuff. I mean, I'm listening to the new Bruno a little.
Yeah.
I think United is played often. I love worship music. And then I never let JT get too far out of my
Right. We got to make sure that's on the side.
And I'm checking out the new Brit Nicole, which I think is really good.
That's dope.
Andy
So-
Mineo, sorry.
Shout out to
No, I really
cousin,
do. I really do. I bumped his CD a lot this past summer.
That's what's up.
It's very New York hip hop.
Absolutely. And a last question: how did you meet Jesus? If you can shrink it down into like
I'm not very good at shrinking anything down, including my sets on the stage. 13 years old. My mom dragged us to church once in a while. I went one Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We only went to big church, meaning not youth group.
Right.
So I wasn't really familiar with church, the churchy thing.
Yeah.
But a guy taps me on the shoulder and invites me to a youth camp. Kind of explained it as a basketball camp, and I love hoops.
Yeah.
Went, that same guy, we would go to these services in this big outdoor thing, and it was kind of like a little weird for me, but he would sit on the floor with us every night and open up the Bible and read from it. And in that setting with this dude on the floor and 4 of my friends in our little cabin, it began to get at me, like God's word. And I remember getting in my sleeping bag that night after we got up off the floor reading. And I zipped it to the top, and I was like, oh, my heart was beating, racing, and I was like, I got to do something. I finally unzipped my sleeping bag, got the courage to walk into the other room, and I woke him up.
Wow.
And I told him I wanted to pray, and he asked me if I wanted to meet Jesus, and I said yes.
Man.
So I asked God in my heart at 13.
13.
Yep. So that's what changed my life. And actually, my new single, which probably isn't necessarily a Boost single, but you might want to roll it, is Love Broke Through. It's about that moment.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
TobyMac. Christina Barr says, "Hey Toby, keep singing for the King. You're an amazing artist."
Thank you, Christine.
Amazing friend of Boost as well. It's TobyMac, Boost 1019 with Neal Hobson. Nearly time. And you see soon.
Nearly time.